What's happening? What's happening though? What's happening, guys? Let me go live with someone. Sharp trading. My food, bro. My food, bro. Make it nice, bro. Since you're in the kitchen, make it nice, man. Make it nice. What's good, man? Load shedding. This time.
Yo, 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 Marco.
What's happening? You good? What's happening?
What's the level? What's happening today on the market? Aren't you on the markets today?
Hey, I don't know, bro. You should be telling me, man. What's happening on the markets?
Mr. Marco, which flavor are you using?
What's that?
Which flavor it is?
Oh, Lady Killer.
Oh. So when you are getting your Range Rover?
Next year.
Or next week?
Next year. Hey, my foodie's here. Looks good, huh?
And I know there are a lot of pupils in. Yummy, yummy. I am fasting, please. I am in fasting. Don't show me. I feel so hungry.
Yeah, what?
I am fasting. I am a Muslim from Pakistan, and we fast in this month. So I'm sorry for that. And one other thing that there are a lot of people, those are making money from your live with your trading. I just want to thank you on behalf of all your team, all your followers. Thank you so much, sir. Please don't stop what you started. You are changing people's lives. People are barking on you. Don't reply them. Because your result, your students, your pupils speak themselves. You are a legend, therefore that's why a lot of people are here right now and watching your live video.
I get you.
So please don't stop. Thank you so much and thanks for your time. There are a lot of people in line and queue to talk to you, to wanna discuss you. So I think I shall right now and let them in. And thank you once again for your time and for everything.
You're
Love you,
welcome.
sir.
Cool, bro.
Take care. Bye.
What's happening, guys? Hey, guys, today I decided to go. So I went from silver to gold. I think it was a good. I think it was a good idea. I went and bought a gold chain. Uh, Bought a gold bracelet. So I went. Yeah. Hey, I went and got 18 CT. Hey, 18 carats. I don't. For me personally, I feel like I don't know. 9 carats just too light. I like the dark yellow. Will I have a Black Friday? Never, guys. Never. I told you, I'm like Louis Vuitton. I don't have specials. Ever. But I wanted to speak. A lot of the guys inboxed me today. A lot of the guys inboxed me regarding my post about mentors promising you this and promising you that. Um, you see, guys, I can't tell you that in 6 months you're gonna have a private jet. I don't have a private jet. It's been 3 years. You get me? That's why these guys who promise you this and promise you that and promise you this, guys, man, take it very lightly because the market is not an easy. You get me? The market is not an easy market, and it's uh, it's very difficult to trust people nowadays. But what I'm saying is that don't be gullible. That's all I'm saying. Don't be gullible, guys. You're not going to become a millionaire in a month. It's not going to happen. You're not going to become a millionaire in 3 months. That's not going to happen. You get me? So these guys who tell you, listen, you can make 700,000 in a day, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Don't listen to it, right? I don't even trade every day. You get me? I don't even trade every day because the market isn't there to be traded every day. You understand? Unless you're going to be, getting these 100 pips or 50 pips or whatever not. But if you want to catch a proper move, you want to look at your highest time frame and look at when there is a move to be taken. Otherwise, I mean, you're going to be wasting your time. You get me? Um, and that's why it's very easy to take 100 to 1,000 rand, and perhaps 100 to even 2, 3, 4,000 rand in a day. That's possible, but you're not going to become a millionaire overnight. And I've seen a lot of guys inboxing me saying that this mentor promised them this, and this mentor promised them that, and this mentor said that they're going to be millionaires. No, 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 no. Yeah, no. So from next year, even though I know it's not going to be anything solid. I mean, remember, me and Menando said that we were going to trade, and everybody that we inboxed basically read it and no reply. These traders are scared, man. It's like, I mean, remember when Menando and me were on live and we were like, listen, we want to have a trading day where everybody enters and we'll see who's the best trader. So, I mean, I remember Menando even showed me a screenshot where he sent so many people a message to say, listen, please join, please join, please join. Guys, I think out of the 70 people, I think four, if less, I think 4 or 3 actually replied. The rest ignored it. The rest ignored it. It's like you want to come out and say you're the best, but then we're giving you a platform here. You understand? We're giving you a platform here, and like you're taking it lightly. We're giving you a platform here. You get us? Like we're giving you a platform here to show your skills, to show everybody that you are the best. But anyway, like I said, I think out of the 70 people that we hit up, 4 or 3 people were like, okay, cool, they game. The rest, nobody cared. But yeah. I don't know. Like for me personally, I just feel like, guys, stop listening. Stop being gullible and listening to these guys promising you this and this and this. Rome was not built in a day, guys. I'll be honest with you. It took me 6 months of constant chart play, chart work, back testing, having no freaking life. 6 months, I had no life, guys. I didn't go out, I didn't go clubbing, I didn't do anything. I hardly saw my family, hardly saw my sister. It was chart work, chart work, chart work, chart work, chart work. I feel like I overdid myself, like in a way. And I don't want anybody else to do what I did. You understand? I believe that you can achieve what I've achieved within a year and a half, easy. You understand? But I feel like I overpressured myself. But I mean, there's no regrets. There's really no regrets to this. But I'm just saying that these guys will go and say, listen, bro, put in, especially the investment guys, put in 100 Rand, you'll get 1,000 Rand. Guys, it's not going to happen. Put in $1 million, I'll give you 10 million. It's not going to happen. You get me? It's not going to happen. Don't believe it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to even take place. There was another guy, Gabriel Mufenso or something. I don't know what his surname is. This guy invested 250. He was going to buy. He was going to put a bond on a house. He took that bond money and invested it. He lost everything. Guys, these guys are going to not be able to provide you with the results you want. They're not. They're not. Do not believe it. These guys are not going to do it. If a guy comes and says, listen, that's why with me, I'll never do investments. It's the biggest scam out there. I would never do investments. It doesn't make sense to me. You understand? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, how are you going to make R1 million for somebody when you haven't got even R1 million for yourself? But you want to promise people R1 million. You don't even have R1 million yourself. You want to promise people M4s. You don't even have M4 yourself. It's funny how the people promising M4s are driving Toyota Taz. Like, how does this make sense? You're driving a Polo GTI, but you're promising someone an M8. Like, I don't know. Like, people who believe that bullshit is just, I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it, because it's clear that it's absolute nonsense, guys. It's absolute nonsense. You get me? It's absolute nonsense. You can't, a person can't provide you with such if he himself can't provide himself with such. And that's what I keep telling everybody in my inbox. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, but this guy seems so legit. then do it. And we'll see how legit it is when you come crying back to me and like, oh my gosh, Marco, they scammed me. But I told you not to do it. This guy lost 250,000 Rand that he was going to put for a bond on a house. He lost it. He lost it. The guy said no. Unfortunately, he lost the money. He lost the money, but as you know, there's risks in trading, and there's nothing he could do. You understand? There's nothing he could do. He lost 250,000 Rand. Don't do it. Rather come learn how to trade. Fish for yourself. Stop trying to go the easy route. Stop trying to go the back door. Stop trying to, get an easy way of making money. There is no easy way of making money, guys. People don't understand this. People go like, Marco, it's so easy for you to make this and so easy for you to make that. But at the end of the day, how long is it take me for me to make it that easy for me to make that? How much work went into me actually being able to do that? You see, people don't understand what happened in the background. People don't understand how much work went into making me the profitable trader I am. People don't get it. People think that it just came overnight, and it didn't. And that's what I'm trying to teach everybody. It didn't come overnight. It won't come overnight. Stop believing that it's going to come overnight. It won't. You with me? It won't. It's not going to happen. I'm being 100% with you guys here. Right? Learn to trade. Even if you can't afford my mentorship, go out there on YouTube. Learn to do the simplest things. Break of structure, retest. You can make money off that. You understand? You can make money off that. Rather do that than invest in someone that's just going to take your money and you're going to get nothing out of it. At least if you put in 100 Rand and you lose it, it's a learning curve. Put another 100 Rand, you lose it, it's another learning curve. At least you're seeing where you're going wrong. When you're investing in someone else, you're not seeing the mistakes. You're not getting to see where they're fucking up. They're not going to show you that. They're probably not even fucking up. They're literally just taking your money and saying, we're just telling we blew it. You understand? So if you're going to fall for such, then that's on you. Because I've told people so many times, listen, learn to trade. Learn to trade. Don't use a robot. You understand? Learn to trade. Even if you're using training lines, it's fine. At least you'll be able to see your downfalls. You understand? Who taught me how to trade? YouTube taught me how to trade. But that's the thing. You understand? There was nobody to ask. How do I do this? I had to fuck up over and over and over and over and over and over again. Right? Luckily, I was fucking up on demos. You get me? Lucky I was fucking up on demos. But otherwise, I fucked up and fucked up and fucked up and fucked up until I was ready to actually go onto a live account. I was ready. I was like, okay, this has been working for me. I've been backtesting. This has been working for me. I believe I can go into a real market. And what I did was I went to a real market. And yes, a few times I fucked up. But it was a learning curve. You understand? It was a learning curve. And people don't understand how much work went into me being as profitable as I am today. People think that it was just, Marco went into YouTube, watched 1 or 2 videos, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's a multi-millionaire. No, that was not it. Guys, I didn't even sleep. I had sleepless nights, man. You understand? I had sleepless nights, man. Things were so bad for me that all I wanted was a break, right? A breakthrough, or rather, should I say. And for me, right? For me, honestly, I feel like I overpressured myself. Like, I went way too far into charts. And I believe that if I could go back in time, I believe that could take me a year and a half to do, instead of forcing myself to do it in 6 months. You understand? I didn't force myself to do it in 6 months, but I started breaking out into decent profits within 6 months. You understand? And that's why the guys in the mentorship, start making profits after the first month. But they don't understand that, the only reason it's so easy for them is because I've already gone through it. They don't have to go through the fuck-ups because I've already gone through it, and I know the ways to bypass those fuck-ups. if I'm making sense. Understand? So when you get into my mentorship, you think, oh my God, this thing is so easy. And it's not. The only reason it's easy is because I'm giving you a way of trading. I'm teaching you what, I put together that made me profitable, that's going to make you profitable. But how long did it take me to figure out what is going to make me profitable? That's what people don't get. You come into my mentorship and you think, oh my gosh, after a month, bro, we're making 100 Rand. Oh my gosh, we're taking 100 Rand to 1,000 Rand. This is so easy. Oh my gosh, it works over again. Oh my gosh, Sacha is amazing. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yeah, but how long did it take me to get that right? You see, that's what you don't get. How long did it take me to get that right? I went through the headaches. You understand? I went through the troubles so that you don't have to go through them. You don't have to go through them. You get me? That's what it was about. It was about me figuring out this market so that you don't have to figure it out. It was about me getting a concept that works so that you don't need to go and kill yourself trying to figure out a concept that works. Because you already have it. Why? Because I provided it for you. But you didn't understand how long it took me to get that concept in order to provide it. You get me? And then people are like, oh my gosh. You understand? People are like, oh my gosh, bro, we were in Marcus mentorship for 3 months and we're so profitable. But the only reason you're profitable is because I've given you the method. You understand? I've given you the understanding and I've given you, the ways to tackle the markets. But you don't understand what I went through in order to get those ways to tackle the markets. You understand? You just come into the mentorship and you're making money. Boom. Oh my gosh, this mentorship's amazing. But you don't understand what it took me and how long it took me and the grief and the headaches and the late nights and the no sleeps it took me in order to give you what you're getting. Am I making sense? If I had to say, guys, go out there and in 6 months I want to see everybody as profitable as me, nobody's going to do it. Because nobody knows what I went through. You with me? Nobody knows what I went through. And then you go do it for 6 months. That's why people are out here for 5 years saying, Marco, I'm still not profitable. Because you don't know what I went through. You don't know what it took me. You get me? You don't know what it took me. You don't understand what I went through in order to, achieve what I've achieved. So for me, honestly speaking, I learned from many different people. I learned from a Chinese guy on YouTube. He was just teaching basics. I learned the basics of candlestick opens and closes, candlestick patterns. I learned from many people. I learned the Fibonacci and basics from some channel 245, or I don't know. There were a lot of people that I learned from, right? But the difference is that I didn't have the opportunity to ask questions. I had to take what I've got and make it work, and if it doesn't work, figure out why it didn't work, so that when I present it to you, you don't have to figure that out. Yes, Rainer. That's the guy, Rainer, the Chinese guy, Rainer. I learned a lot from him. But at the end of the day, I couldn't ask Rainer, listen, bro, what do you mean by this, bro? What do you mean by that, bro? What do you mean by this? No. I had to go and back test it and figure out, why does 1, 2, 3, why does the market do this? At this level, why does it do this? At this level, why does it do that? Why does it pull back here? Why does it do this? Why let's do that? So when it comes, so when I present it to you in my mentorship, you don't have to do that. It's all, you see, it's so easy when you come into a person's mentorship or when you come to a person who is teaching you because they've gone through all the shit that you don't have to go through. You understand? I went through all the shit, so you don't have to go through it. And everybody else in mentorships that are legit mentorships and people who are actually giving genuine knowledge, they went through shit, so you don't have to go through it. You get me? Yeah, Rain is good. Rain is good, but he's still very much retail. Well, we had to start somewhere. We had to start somewhere, but you know, I learned the very basics from him. Honestly speaking, I learned the very, very basics from him. But at the end of the day, I had nobody to go and ask, hold on, Rainer, listen, it didn't do what you said it would do. It didn't do what you said it would do. You understand? With me, you can come to me in the mentorship and say, Marco, it didn't do what you said it would do, and I'd be like, show me your chart. You show me your chart, I'll be like, listen, that is incorrect. This is incorrect. That is why this didn't take place. This is why it didn't play out. I didn't have that opportunity, guys. You get me? I didn't have that opportunity. So, is Sacha a strategy? Yes. So, you understand? People don't understand how long it took me to figure out and make Sacha work. And get Sacha to give us a 90-95% win rate when we're looking for the clues that are brought forward in order to, you know, do a Sacha. Personally, I didn't learn from Michael. Reason for that is because Michael just, for me, Michael was way too arrogant, and his seminars were fucking hours long, and I honestly didn't have time for that. I learned from Talk if, what's it, Talk FX, a lot from MentFX before I even joined the mentorship. Um, I learned smart money concepts from there. Instead, I learned smart money concepts from there. I didn't, I honestly didn't do Michael Hudson. I didn't do ICT because there were so many people that were teaching it in a much easier way of understanding. And that's why when you come into the mentorship, it's even easier. It's even easier now because I've kind of like mastered, you know, and I've put, yeah, track effects, there it is. So at the end of the day, like, there are people out there that just made it so much easier than Michael. As much as Michael way better than he taught it. Way better than he taught it. Or rather, simplified it. There were people out there, and I've kind of like now even made it more simpler than it was taught to me. Why? Because I went and back tested it. I went through all the heartache to make sure that when you come into the mentorship, you don't have to go through all that heartache. And that's what people don't get. People don't understand, Marco, why is your mentorship so expensive? Why is your one-on-one 25,000 Rand? And it's like, do you understand what I went through? Do you understand the time and effort that went into me and you being able to take it and put it onto a chart and make it work? But people don't get that. People are like, oh, we can just go to YouTube. Then go on these charts for 5 years. It's not that easy. Understand? Who are you going to ask questions to? Because you're going to have to join a mentorship. Share, exactly what he would share in a mentorship. I can promise you that. This one is saying mentorship is free, but it is free. You see, that's the thing. Because the minute, you see, when you enter the mentorship, the second week, you're taking 100 Rand to 1,000 Rand. We're not playing games. You're taking 100 Rand to 1,000 Rand and you're doing it over and over and over and over again. And we're not playing with demos. Everybody in the mentorship knows, I want to see real accounts taking 100 Rand to 1,000 Rand. If you have 100 Rand to spare, I want you to do that 10 times with 100 Rand. I promise you, you're not going to fuck up 10 times. And you're going to make your money back. You're not going to fuck up 10 times. You might fuck up 3, 4 times, and on the 5th try, you get it right, and on the 5th try, you hit 2,000 Rand. Did you lose anything? No, you didn't. You made 1,500. You get me? And that's what people need to understand, that at the end of the day, when I charge you a fee, but I know that you're going to make your money back. That's why I even put up a poll on my mentorship asking, listen, was this garbage? And people were like, no, people even commented and said this should be the best. You should have put the best ever. You understand? I don't know if you saw it, where there was a 96% of my mentorship said that was the best mentorship they've ever been in. Because how many mentorships do you go in where they actually put you on a live chart? They don't do that. They want you to go back test and back test and back test. And when it's time to go into a live chart, you're on your own. Nobody's helping you. Nobody cares about you when you're going live. See, I'm not like that. I need you to go live to get your psychology right. I need you to fuck up so you can get your psychology right. I need you to fuck up so you can see where it is you're going wrong. But I don't want you to fuck up 1,000 Rand. I'd rather you fuck up 100 Rand. I'd rather fuck up 100 Rand 10 times. You get me? But I promise you, you won't fuck up 100 Rand 10 times. You won't. That I can swear on my life. You won't. Why? Because, you see, when I give the method and you actually understand it and you put it into chart work, it works. Why does it work? Because I've already mastered it and made it a method that will work. Yes, it's not 100%, but at the end of the day, it's a method that still works and you get more wins over losses. You get me? So when you see me posting guys taking 500 Rand to 25,000 Rand, but they started at 100 Rand, guys. That's where they started. The psychology became stronger and stronger and stronger, and then what do, right? What do? You become more, what's the word I want to use here? Confident. You become more confident, more confident, more confident, and sooner or later you're like, oh, well, I've taken 100 Rand to 1,000 Rand 50 damn times. What's stopping me from taking 500 Rand to 25,000 Rand? Or 33,000 Rand, like this other guy. You understand? What's stopping me? Nothing. It's the psychology. But we need to start you somewhere. There needs to be baby steps. You start crawling and then you start walking and then you can start running. But you need to start somewhere. Take 100 Rand to 1,000 Rand. Do that over and over and over and over and over again for the whole month. And in the second month, you can take 500 Rand to 25,000 or 500 Rand to 33,000 Rand, like Jace did. That's okay, that's fine. But you started somewhere. The only reason people are doing 100 to 1,000 is because I basically taught it. This person's like, I'd say concepts, ICT concepts are time consuming. Exactly, exactly. So why waste time when there are people who can simplify it for you? There were people out there like that Talk FX guy who really simplified it. Mint FX made Wyckoff so simple. You understand? Compared to some other people who were just like, what is this person talking about? Retest, oh my gosh, what springs? Oh, UTC, what the hell is this? You understand? But at the end of the day, you got people who simplified it and made it easier. And that's why a lot of people don't get along with the ICT concepts, because they're so difficult to, like I said, they're so difficult to understand, and they take so much time to understand, rather should I say. They take so much time to understand, so why not just simplify it? Make it simple. Instead, I was reading a book on a guy who was talking about liquidity. This guy took 5 minutes and I knew what liquidity was. 5 minutes. He took 5 minutes of my time and I knew exactly what liquidity was. You go watch a video, Michael will show you an hour trying to explain liquidity. He took 5 minutes, guys. It was a 5-minute YouTube video. I can't remember the guy's name. What was his name? But funny enough, it was an Indian guy. Was it an Indian? An Indian, but with a UK accent. An Indian guy with a UK. 5 minutes, I knew exactly what liquidity was. You understand? 5 minutes, I knew what liquidity was. Michael had a video for an hour, and I still didn't know what liquidity was. So that's what I'm saying. We just want to simplify it and make it more and more and more simple. And that's why you get into a mentorship like mine and things are so simple and easy to understand. And people just get the concepts. You know, they start grafting the concepts one way. Why? Because nobody understands that I had to go through all this shit in order to make it simple. You get me? So that's basically what it comes down to. When people come and they're like, oh my gosh, bro, Marco, why is your mentorship so expensive? Because of the time it took me to make it so perfect. People don't know how to make up these shows. Guys, CPI is going to hit you with another headshot. Just you wait and see. Oh, they never learn. You guys never learn, hey? Everybody's like, CPI is going to buy, or CPI is going to sell. CPI is going to hit a headshot, just like they did the other time. The only difference is, I think they're going to. I wouldn't call it a headshot. They're gonna fake. They're gonna do a massive fake out. They have to. They have to do a massive fake out in order to go premium. They can't do anything else. I was looking at the chart yesterday. They can't do anything else but do a fake out in order to go premium. So, yeah. CPI is gonna fake out. CPI is gonna do a fake out. CPI is gonna do a fake out, and they have to fake out in order to go premium. They have to. How would my mentorship cater for someone working a 9 to 5? My classes are at 8 p.m. So there is no excuses. The 100 challenge is done for the month. It's not done daily or weekly, it's done for the month. You see, with me, you need to go through certain obstacles in order to get into the next class. It's been working for me. Like, you need to make a certain amount of money. So the guys in the mentorship know for the beginners, each person needs to make at least 5 grand. And they can testify here. You need to make 5,000 Rand in order to go to the intermediate class. And it's very easy to make it. You understand? I want everybody to show me 5 grand made, and then we move to the next level. And the next level, you understand? The next level, another obstacle is put into place. You need to tackle that obstacle in order to move to the next level. You don't just move. You get me? You don't just move. I don't allow such. I need to see that you are worthy of me moving you. Show me that you can make an easy 5,000 Rand in a month, and I'll move you. Understand? Make 5,000 Rand in a month, and I'll move you. No problem. But that is the task at hand. So if you're going to come into the mentorship, you must understand that there are tasks. You don't just, oh my gosh, Marco, we've been here for a month, we want to move. If you haven't finished my task, you won't move. Shit, you'll be in the beginners for the next year if you can't finish a 5,000 Rand task. I swear that. You are not moving. That's just the way I am. And everybody in the mentorship knows that. That is the task. That's why we have 100 Rand to 1,000 Rand. And I want you to do it over and over and over and over and over again. Right? So that when you make that 5,000 Rand, right? When you make that 5,000 Rand, you can literally say mentorship is paid for. Mentorship is, do you understand? Mentorship is paid for. That's why people say the mentorship pays for itself, 100%. Within the first month, you've made 5,000 Rand, you move on. Now you've got 750 Rand to make up. You already made 5,000 Rand. You're telling me you can't make the 750? Of course you're going to make it. If you make it in a week, congratulations. But I just want to see 5,000 Rand in a month. I don't tell anybody to use any broker. It's all up to you. You understand? Oh, you can use whatever. I don't. The guys in my mentorship can tell you. I don't put anything on you. I don't tell you have to use Nasdaq. I don't tell you have to use US 30. You can use pairs. Just make that 5,000 rand. Understand? Make that 5,000 rand because that's your ticket to the next class, or rather, that's the ticket to the next level. You get me? That's the ticket to your next level. And in order to get to the next level after that, right, there's another obstacle that you need to tackle. You with me? To me, it's up to you. All I want to see is 5,000 rand. How you make it, when you make it, it doesn't matter to me. Just show me that you can make a lousy 5,000 rand. Understand? 5,000 rand. Think about it. If you take 100 rand to 1,000 rand every day, that's 1,000 times 24. That's 24,000 rand, guys. The intermediate obstacles is well, I don't know, guys. Who was in the last intermediate? I think we were at 10. It was double that. Was it 10,000? Someone here must speak. I can't remember. I think it was 10. I think it was doubled. I want to just see. I'm sure there's some people here who were there. This is saying a lot. Okay, there's low key. Yeah, it was doubled. Okay, so there we go. So the first month is 5,000 rand. Then the next month is 10,000 rand in order to get into the advanced group. Yeah, I think it was doubled. So it's 5,000, and then you must remember that if you make 10,000 rand, you make 10,000 rand. The mentorship didn't cost you a cent. Simple as that. Total. Okay, so it was doubled. No, to leave the advanced group, it's guys, all I want is for you to get the knowledge, but also to make the money back. That's it. That's basically it. Guys, when you make 5K, even if you take 1,000 rand to 5K, it doesn't matter. As long as you took 100 rand to 1,000 rand and you take that 1,000 rand to 5K, I'm happy. It's as simple as that. I am very happy. I don't care how you get that 5,000 rand. That 5,000 rand is your ticket to the next level. That is all you need to know. How you make it is not my problem. I couldn't care less how you make it. I just want to see it made. That's it. I don't care how you make it. I just want to see it made. That's all I want. Tackle the obstacle. Make the 5,000 Rand. That's all I want. And you move on. And funny enough, there are people who fall back. No, there are. I'm going to be honest. There's not a lot, but there are people who fall back. I would say like if I had 50 students, at least 10 fall back. Let's be honest. 10 fall back, 10 come do the 5,000 Rand. Not everybody learns the same, and I've learned that. And that's why if you fall back, it's not a shaker. It's not, it's not the end of the world. Just, do it again until you get it right. It's as simple as that. You understand? It's as simple as that. But I mean, if you put the work in and you really, tackle it, you'll get it right. You understand? You'll get it right. You will get it right. Majority get it right because it's really so simplified. Like, it really is. You see, you wouldn't know. Those in the mentorship know how simplified it is. Well, those who have done the mentorship ever since the new SMF mentorship, not the previous one, but the SMF mentorship, would know that, it's, it's doable. You just got to put in the work. And if you don't put in the work, then you're just going to stay in the beginners and stay in the beginners and just really not going to move on. You understand? And, there's quizzes that, also are tasks, but they more tasks for the next class. So I'll ask you something simple like, what is, I'll make an example, what is a range? And, you'll tell me what a range is, and that will be your ticket to the next class. I'll ask the next person. It's obviously everything to do with what we've been taught for the month. So in order to move to the next class for that week, I'll be like, okay, guys, so you understand, like when was it, 2 weeks ago? Most people failed it, but anyway, I'm not gonna mention names, but half the class failed, and it was fine. Half the class failed. I'm not going to expose people, but half the class failed, and that was okay. That was okay. We redid the class. Nobody moved. And that is just the way it is. Nobody moved, and that's fine. Right? Because in order to move, you work as a team. So in order to move, majority need to get the questions right. And if majority fail, then the class fails. It's just, it's fun, guys. It's just the way it happens. It's just the way I do things. It's intriguing seeing, not seeing people fail, but, seeing people, you can actually see those who really put in the work, but have to fall back because some dumbasses didn't get the questions right. You get me? So, for me, I feel like it was more a situation where consistent MJ is now in the mentorship. Consistent MJ, he should come live. He's in the mentorship now. Let me ask him, how's the mentorship so far, buddy? He's in the mentorship. I know that for a fact. Consistent. How much? Not how much? How's the mentorship, bro? Let's see what he says. Be honest. Be honest. How's the mentorship? Tiro, YouTube mentored me. Literally. It's getting interesting, and it's getting interesting. Ain't finna lie. Okay, cool. But what do you mean? Like, have you learned anything new? Because right now we're basically busy on structure only. Strictly structure. Guys, all I can say is that there's a lot of free YouTube content, but the back testing, the roughness is going to be a long road before you become successful. Let me try add. He's not here. Yes, I learned the first concept, but I'm not going to disclose anything here. Well, it was just basically structure. But remember that me and Ali did say that we're going to teach you structure in a whole different way. Because there were people in the mentorship saying, no, but we're so advanced already. Can we please go to the advanced group? And I said, listen, guys, stick around. Trust me, you want to be here because the way you've been learning structure is not the way we are going to teach it to you now. We're going to teach it to you in a whole different way. And that's why I feel like people are shocked. People are like, huh? Why didn't we see it like this? Why didn't we understand it like this? See, people don't really know. I'll be honest. I've seen some seminars and people talking about structure, and I'm like, huh? What? Like, we don't even use zigzag. What the fuck? We don't, guys. We don't use indicators at all. Not one indicator is presented in my mentorship. Not a single indicator. You don't need an indicator. You don't need it. Michael is in the mentorship, guys. Guys, Michael is in the mentorship, eh? Michael, how's the mentorship been for you? He's also in the beginners. Patterns? What patterns? Structure, yes. Patterns. What patterns? Head and shoulder. No, 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 no. Double bottom, double top. No, 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 no. That is not what I teach. He says being good saw structure a whole different way than other people teach it, and it opened my eyes. I'm glad that you enjoyed that, Michael. Wait until Ali's class. What's Ali teaching you? What is she teaching you? She's teaching you different breaks of structure. Yeah, I think Ali's teaching you next week. No, guys, what the zigzag? No, man, guys, you can't be using zigzags, man. No, it doesn't restrict anybody in SA or anybody living outside. We learned how to read structure the right way. Yeah, that's for sure. I remember the one guy was like, he was so shocked. He was so shocked in the class. He was like, "What? No, this is crazy! Oh my gosh!" I was like, "What?" He was so shocked. He was so shocked. I was like, "Yeah, that's why I tell people, listen, the way I teach structure is not the way all these other people teach structure. So just because you've learned it through all these other people and you think you know structure, it's not the same. Stick around. Don't try jump the gun and try say, oh no, I'm so advanced. I already know structure. I already know break of structure. Did you know that there are different breaks in structure? Do you know what there's even a breakout in structure. There's even a fake breakout in structure. There's a lot that goes on, guys. Siabonga's also there. Week 2, BOS and identifying trading ranges. Yes, yes, yes. Ali's doing that with you guys next week. Siabonga, how's the mentorship been? I wish my mentees could come live. None of my mentees are requesting. Ivan, my life was trash before trading. I told you I lived in a 1-bedroom. I paid for a 1-bedroom in a 3-bedroom apartment for 2,500 rand. It wasn't great. I was also shocked when I get to learn the real structure, and I wish I knew it on the early stage, but hey, I have recovered the loss. Oh, okay. So far, so good. I'm learning a lot. Good to know. We all start somewhere. Africa 2000's you've already done the mentorship. He's already done the mentorship. Africa, you've already done the mentorship, eh? Was Ethan one of my students? Yes, he was. He's now got a YouTube channel. Well, I know a few of them. Yeah, of course. They hit me up on Instagram. Of course, I know them, man. Yeah, the hooker's done. You're right. I'm still trying to get whatever I can out of it. Some of us, we can't join the live because we want to be undercover millionaires. If we show ourselves, they might come for us. Do I believe in robots? I've already been to this, guys. What do I think about the 2023 recession? It's already started, guys. It's already started. The recession started early this year already. Okay, yeah, this Abdi's done. That was a waste. I didn't even get to smoke it. Is my beginner's class full? Nah, no. But you would have already missed one class, and that's structure. Well, no, you would have, yeah, structure. You would have missed structure. Guys, do you understand what? Okay, let's quickly go over this. Okay, so guys, do you understand what lifetime is? Lifetime is when I'm 70, I must still be giving you signals. When I'm 70 or 80, I must still be giving you mentorship. That's lifetime mentorship. Until I'm alive, I need to mentor you. The fuck out of here. Like, what the hell? No. After 3 months, you shouldn't even need my help. You understand? After 3 months, you shouldn't even need my help. When you're done with the mentorship, you should be able to go on your own. That's why so many people go on their own. You shouldn't need to. You shouldn't need me for a lifetime. Like, what the fuck? No. Imagine taking lifetime signals. For the rest of your life, you're taking signals until this person dies. Guys, it's nothing like lifetime. Understand? There's nothing like lifetime. It doesn't exist. Do I use fundamental data? No. Fundamentals only slow down a market or fasten a market. So they're still going to complete their setup whether there's fundamentals or no fundamentals. So it doesn't really matter. Our last leg is going to get to where I said. Our last leg should take us to 10,000 or 9,500. Yeah, my net worth is 115 million. The best time to join the mentorship is on the very first day. So like I said, on the 7th, we started the mentorship. So whoever joins now would have missed one class. But you see, you would catch up on the recap on Friday. So you actually wouldn't have missed anything. So if people want to join and you want to join before Friday, you're good to go. Before Friday. After Friday, you've missed out on a good lesson. So before Friday, before the recap takes place on Friday, you'll still be good. Bennett, I don't only have one cap, bro. I've got many caps. I just prefer this one because it's got holes here. If I sweat, it doesn't. Yeah, you wouldn't get it, but anyway. So the intake for the new beginners will be only in January. Why would I risk a no? Do I trade during December? No, I don't. The mentorship is 5,750 for the 3 months. If you're working a 9 to 5, class is at 8 p.m. 8 till 10. The only people who are going to get a signal for CPR is probably the mentorship. They always get it. And the signal group. Everybody else, why would I give you a signal? Oh, no. Classes are every Monday. Every Monday and every Friday, basically. Yeah, your 15-year-old bro can join the mentorship. Why not? Anybody can join the mentorship. As long as you can grasp the concepts, then you're good to go. December is going to be a very slow month in the market, so that's why I don't even bother trading it. That time I'm on holiday, enjoying my life, enjoying my peanuts. The peanuts I've made this year. Just that little bit that I've made, enjoy a little bit of that. Can't use it all. I haven't made that much, just enjoy a little here and there, And yeah. Am I still going to open a broker? Oh, yeah. Definitely. By next year, guys, there'll be a broker. By me. I would have opened up a broker. Probably March, April, somewhere there. What's my take on SMC and ICT? ICT is a person. SMC are the concepts that ICT produced. I love it when people say, oh my gosh, I'm learning ICT. ICT stands for Inner Circle Trader. How are you learning Inner Circle Trader? You're learning the Inner Circle Trader's concepts. Yeah? Make sense? Cool. No, You must remember, manipulation on a broker is just opening and closing spreads. That's it. Guys, honestly, I'm not giving a signal out for CPI. The only people who are getting a signal are the signal group and my mentorship. Everybody else, I am not. All I will tell you is they're going to give you a headshot. I'll put that out tomorrow. I'll be like, oh, these guys are going to give you a headshot, or there's going to be a fake out in order to go premium, or something of that nature. But I'm not going to say buy, sell, no. Because then it's not fair on my mentorship. And it's also not fair on my signal group. They paid to get the results. So, yeah. I'll buy you a Hubley. I can buy myself 20 Hubleys. You got to do better than that, bro. You got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. The Hubley ain't gonna cut it. I can buy myself 30 of these. This one's dead. Nice, nice, nice. I don't have lifetime signals, guys. Stop asking me how much are lifetime signals. I cannot be giving you signals at 80 years old. It's not gonna work.